Welcome back, students. Okay, so in this video, we will be discussing the question on which research method is considered as best suited for analysis of skewed sex ratio in the country. Okay, so coming to the exact question, enumerate the various qualitative and quantitative methods of data collection. This is a 20-mark answer, so it has this thing. The question is a bit longer. Enumerate the various qualitative and quantitative methods of data collection and which of these types is best suited for an analysis of the skewed sex ratio in the country. Okay, so we need to talk about the both qualitative and quantitative methods of data collection, and then we need to highlight which type of method is best suited for an analysis of skewed sex ratio in the country. Sir, before starting the question itself, let me highlight one important point. When to analyze the skewed sex ratio in the country, okay, what is the biggest blunder many people will do? What is the biggest blunder many people will do, sir? Many of the students do is they will say that most of the students will say that quantitative methods are more relevant. Okay, quantitative methods are more relevant to study the skewed sex ratio in the country. No, sir. These are the one of the what many most of the mistake the students is they choose only one aspect. No, the conclusion in sociology should always be very balanced. Okay, so we'll be discussing. In fact, I'm so happy after writing this answer, sir, because we have. Let's explore this one. Let's explore the question. The methods of data, again here also I've started with the definition. The methods of data collection is an important step in research design. The choice of methods of data collection depends upon the goal, the need of the research, the required data and variables, the perspective and methodology of the research. See, my dear friends, instead of narrowing down the scope of research, I'm expanding the scope of question. Because we are saying no, you can't easily choose it. It all depends upon the goal, the need of the research, required data, variables, perspective, and the methodology of research. Okay. So instead, the question asked about the various enumerate. Okay, enumerate means just mention the various qualitative and quantitative methods of data collection. I thought like instead of just mentioning about that, I used the table and have taken this form, quantitative and qualitative. So these quantitative and qualitative methods are very important. Always, very frequently come across the question on alternative dimensions. If one year the question asks on quantitative, the next year the question on will be on qualitative methods. Okay, very scoring very scoring topic. Okay, so what is the premise? Okay, it talks about fact to value dichotomy. Fact and value are completely opposite. This talks about fact to value continuum. Philosophical roots based on positivists, it is based on non-positivists. Level of analysis. Large social structures, they want to study the large social structures, they prefer micro social structures. The method of analysis. Inductive method, they focus on deductive method. Okay, techniques of data collection. Sir, inductive method during the research side, deductive use of methods. Okay, next one, techniques of data collection, closed questions, we all know that, structured interviews, objective surveys. Next one, this one, open-ended questions, participant observation, unstructured interviews, and ethnographic studies, detailed ethnographic studies. Now, moving on to the other dimension, next dimension of the question, analysis of skewed sex ratio in the country. What is the goal of research? To comprehensively analyze the patterns of skewed sex ratio, causes, and its various manifestations. See, here also variables also I have taken broad variables. What many people will say, sir, we will analyze the total fertility ratio. Okay, so instead of that, since while writing these research and methodologies, particularly you should think from a perspective of social researcher. What are the problems you will be facing while conducting this? You should think like a sociologist, particularly while writing the obviously by as a student of sociology always you should think from the lens of sociologist, but while particularly focusing on research in methodology questions, you should visualize yourself as you are going on to the field and you are conducting research. Then research and methodology will become very easy. Okay, so variables to understand causes of skewed sex ratio, multivariate analysis. See, sir, I'm using the key terms multivariate analysis, shall be preferred. In this light, income of family, working status of parents, education status of parents, age of marriage, religion, place of residence, either urban or rural, number of children from earlier pregnancy. See how widely we are interpreting this one. Okay, many variables we have taken. Next, methods of data collection. Okay, as Alan Raymond. Okay, in chapter 3. Okay, Alan Raymond is one of the important thinker. Okay, as Alan Raymond suggests, to understand and to build precise and accurate theories, the best methods from both worlds. Best methods from both worlds mean both the quantitative and the qualitative need to be preferred. In this light, methods of data collection shall be as follows. So we'll be taking use of both quantitative and qualitative. What we'll be using, sir? Quantitative census data to observe total fertility, um, adult sex ratio, and metason preference. See, metason preference also bringing the current dimensions. Use of close-ended questionnaire to survey married couples whether they prefer boy child or girl child. Survey to study the impact of government schemes like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Next, qualitative aspects. Open-ended questions to ask why parents prefer male child. Okay, case studies on specific districts to entail or understand the costs of high skewed sex ratio in specific districts. Unstructured interviews with girl child to know how they are treated in their homes. And very balanced conclusion. Thus, to paint a precise and comprehensive picture of social reality, we need to choose methods based on the relevance of the research. Okay, so here also I'm not concluding this one because you can't say that this is the only the best method. Okay, because you need to see and understand the both dimensions, the quantitative and the qualitative aspects. Okay, and since this question is always when you get questions on quantitative and qualitative aspects, okay, here also the structuring is always important, sir. If you want to see the structuring for this question, for the topic quantitative and qualitative methods, the structuring can be as follows. Okay, first, like quantitative and qualitative methods. You can next, what is the nature of design in in quantitative methods and in qualitative methods? If, for example, if you see in the quantitative methods, the research design is it will be predetermined. Okay, where while in qualitative method it will be flexible, emergent. Mean while doing the research, you get a scope to design to change the research design according to the needs and situations. Okay, one is design. Next one is what are the various methods for data collection, the tools which you use for data collection, which we all know. Okay, this one quantitative tools here in data collection, techniques of data collection. Next, what is the goal of investigation? Okay, where these quantitative aspects, these people they focus on prediction, whereas these people focus on discovering. Okay, design, data collection, goal of investigation, and next one is generalization, where the quantitative methods say that the generalization is the aim, whereas this qualitative methods say that no, we can't achieve the generalization. Okay, likewise. Next, what is the basic premise of quantitative methods? Fact value dichotomy. These people say that it is fact value continuum. Okay. Next, what we have discussed: design, data collection, goal of investigation, generalization, premise. What are the basic philosophies? Okay, the philosophies of the what are the from where they come up? Influenced by positivists. These are by non-positivists. Okay, next, what is the role of researcher in this? Okay, then what is the scope of reliability and validity? Okay, next, what are the various other methods used in various methods of data collection here in quantitative and qualitative, and towards the end, level of analysis. One focus on macro level, the other focus on micro level. So what happens are when you have this structure, this is quantitative and this one qualitative, design, data collection, goal of investigation, generalization, premise, philosophies, role of researcher, reliability and validity, methods used, level of analysis. Based on the need of question, you will be building your answer. So here also we have one nice mnemonic, DGP, okay, Director General of Police, admitted in RML. You know, in Delhi we have Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital, okay. Just very easy mnemonic. D for design, data collection, goal of investigation, generalization, premise, philosophies, role of researcher, reliability and validity, the various methods used, and the level of analysis. Okay. So always that's the reason I always say to students, please have a very short, crisp, and concise notes. Okay. And when you have good structures, it saves a lot of time in writing answers. These are both relevant for both mains and GS also, sir. Okay, fine, thank you.